Happy Friday, everyone. Hope you all have had a good week. Wanted to go live today with my 5 on Friday, and hopefully something I say will help to encourage you. So anyways, I want to start out with my mom. Things did not start out well this week. I got a phone call on Monday from the hospice nurse, and she said that when she got there, she found my mom in bed again, and she was very weak and was still having problems with diarrhea. We were worried that she could have C. diff, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad enough that they could test her, which is crazy. And then I guess the nurse practitioner was there and walked in without a stethoscope, believe it or not, and basically did hardly any evaluation on her, and came to the conclusion that she was possibly depressed, which is crazy, and was talking about antidepressants, which is completely nuts. I mean, you don't just decide somebody's depressed without doing a thorough evaluation on them and seeing what's actually going on. So that was pretty much a waste of time. And she said she was going to go get her stethoscope, and who knows if she ever did. My hospice nurse really wanted her to listen to her lungs, and we don't know if that even ever happened. So anyways, they finally got her up, thank goodness, and she was doing better by Tuesday. We didn't go Monday because it was so cold, bitter cold here, and plus the fact we didn't know if she possibly had C. diff or not. But anyways, on top of that, the doctor refuses to go see her, which is just crazy. I got a phone call, I guess it was Wednesday, and actually she was doing better on Tuesday, and she's been better the rest of the week. She's been back to her baseline. So anyways, I got a call that the doctor, who will not go and see her, which makes no sense, wanted to run blood work. And we're like, for what? I mean, you won't even go and see her. We don't even know what we're even looking for. So we decided that we would wait on the blood work and see how she does. Because really, what is the point of doing this right now when we don't even hear from anybody over there? I've heard from no one since the complete disaster of the care conference last week, which is just unacceptable, just totally unacceptable. So anyways, that's that. Also, let's see, the stress of this is really starting to take a toll on me. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I have something called atypical vestibular migraines. And they started out right before I had my daughter, over 26 years ago, with this sense of dizziness, feeling of dizziness. Nothing really actually spins, but you're just really off. And off balanced, and things just are not right. And so anyways, then they turned into actual migraines after I had her, and been dealing with this for 26 years on and off, and they're good. There's times where things are good, and there are times things aren't good, and this is one of those times. This week has been very hard. Last week I had 2 actual migraines that sent me to bed, but this week I'm back to like the vestibular stuff, and I really hate that. That's the worst. So I don't know if anybody watching this has had issues with those or not, but if you have, let me know. And also, it causes a lot of anxiety, and and we can talk about mental health too, of course. Affects your mental health. But, what I really would help is, the stress of my mother and that whole situation. If I could get some resolution there, that would be really good. So anyways, moving on, I was able to film another coloring tutorial this week. I was going to go live on YouTube and do a talking, actually a color and chat. And when I started it, every time I went to start it, Zoe kept barking, and I was not going well. So I had to switch back to the reel with the music, and I posted that on Wednesday. And things in Etsy are still going well, still busy, thankfully, with orders for Valentine's Day, tutus, lots of those, but also Valentine houses. So I'm just going to flip you around and show you. These guys are in process. These little ones, I'm not done with them yet, but I've got 3 of those going out on Monday. So that's been keeping me busy, which I like. I like to be busy. Definitely helps. And then I'm also thinking about possibly doing an Easter house, which I think would be cute. So be on the lookout for that. And I'm still looking for somebody to help me with my standalone website. So if anybody is a website designer or knows how to run a standalone website, please let me know. And then just wanted to end with a little bit of prayer. Of course, I'm still wearing the tape. Today is day 105 of the hostages being in captivity. Rachel Poland is, still wearing her tag every day for her son Hersh, and I am doing this in solidarity with her to keep, this going, to keep the message going that we need to get those hostages home. We need to bring them home every day. Every day we continue with this it's horrible to even fathom that they're still there and what they could possibly be going through. So anyways, this is for her. Also, please keep Josh in prayer. He's not doing well physically right now. He's got some physical stuff going on, his mom and his son. My friend Jonna, the pastor's daughter at the church, Zesty, who's having, vestibular, actually, I think she was diagnosed with MS, actually. And my friend Kathy, my friend Sandy, Pastor Sandy's, her nephew, Danny. He was at end of life. My friend Jim from the church, he had a stroke, and then a lady in one of my grief support groups who were very worried that she could have possibly taken her own life. So please pray that she got help. And then also please pray for the end of this senseless, horrible, awful war, horrificness that's going on in Israel and Gaza. Please pray for a peaceful solution and bring the hostages home. Also stop the war in Ukraine, stop LGBTQI hate, anti-Semitism, and gun violence. Please pray that we can find somebody to run this country. Our options are not good. And I just wanted to also end with a prayer that I found. This is a prayer for peace with your faith. It goes, a prayer for peace with your faith. God, teach us what it means to have faith in silence when we face trials that are beyond our understanding. Help us to find peace. Help me to be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer. You set all things in accordance to your time. Remind us to wait patiently and find peace in your plan. And it was written by someone named Dick Woodward for Women's Day, I believe. So anyways, I hope something I say today was helpful and helped to encourage you. And I hope you all have a good weekend.